podcast show.
Hi everybody, I'm Rich. Hi everybody, I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers podcast show. I'm here tonight with Michael. Is it Cagle?
Yes. Oh.
How you be?
What's that?
How you been?
Oh my gosh. Today has been crazy. I've been so geared up for this. And then, of course, technology took 3 times to find a microphone and a computer that would work. It was bizarre. I'm just like freaking out. And then I realized it's a podcast and I'm wearing Slytherin. So I'm just like, wow, okay, you guys are getting the unpolished raw version of me today. There's no there's no filters or nothing. So oh my gosh. So and then my bearded dragon. It's bizarre. It's been a strange day. So how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I listened to your track, Light Up the Season. I thought it was pretty good. What influenced it?
What influenced it? Well, I have always loved holiday music, and one of my first songs that I ever recorded that actually I tried to push was a song called "My Greatest Gift Is You," which was a holiday song. But I really didn't know what to do with it, so but I released that one in like 2022, and it got really good response, which I was really pleased with. And then I decided about 2.5 years ago I would go on a musical journey and start putting together all of the songs that I had started to write, all the arrangements that I had started to put together to start making some albums to actually start streaming with. And one of the things I knew I wanted to do was have an all original holiday album. And so this album is all original music, and this particular song is the title track and also the first song that you hear on the album. And I kind of wanted it to do a throwback to the fun 60s doo-wop singing on the street corner feel, and then build it out so that it's like, for me in my head as a musical journey, I'm going through the city singing and people are adding to the sound, adding to the voices, and some, then the instrumentation comes in. So my original had just been, I knew it was going to be the opening song for the album, and I wanted it to be inviting. I wanted it to play with a bunch of different kind of feels and genres and go from there. So that's kind of how it started. It's just kind of an invite for people to sing along and for them to understand what the album was going to have in it. Some fun stuff, some intense stuff, some even for a better term, religious stuff, just so that the whole album feels like a complete vessel, I guess you would say.
Okay, let's take a listen to it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm downtown, lights and blinking bright. Got my sweater loud and my spirit bright. People passing, looking my way, but I'm singing carols anyway. Candy cane, grin, snow in my hair. Toys and I'm proud to wear. If they think I'm crazy, that's okay. Christmas time's my kind of day. So come on, don't baby gray. Turn that chim up all the way. Light up the season. Don't hold back. Shot your favorite candle down the track. Peace and goodwill, come take my hand. We'll start a little love across this land. Light up the season, loud and free. We'll make make this town our symphony. The stars above will let us know we're here to light up the season and let it show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Building snowmen in the avenue, strangers smile, they're singing too. A bus mob covers in the escalator, light echoes ring the crowd divine. Laughter's built like silver bells, holiday magic breaks the spell. When the world feels cold or small, we'll deck the hearts of one and all. So come on, don't be the gray, turn that cheer up all the way. Light up the season, don't hold back, shout your favorite carol down the track. Peace and goodwill, come take my hand. We'll start a little love across this land. Light up the season, loud and free. We'll make this town our symphony. The stars above will let us know we're here to light up the season. Let it show. Yeah, let up stare, we don't care. We got tinsel in our hair. Solve the keys, the lights all gleam. This is how we chase the dream. Sing it loud, joy is proud, hearts aglow, let the whole world know. Whoa, sing it loud, whoa, joy is proud, whoa, hearts aglow, let the whole world know. Light up the season, shine so bright with a spark that lights the night. Peace and goodwill, let it roll. Love's the rhythm of the soul. Light up the season, loud and clear. The magic's now, the time is here. The stars above will let us know we're here to light up the season. Let it show, yeah, let it show. Light up the season, let it go, yeah, yeah, let it go. Yeah, let it show, yeah, glow. Let it show.
It's a pretty good song.
Huh?
That's a pretty good song.
I had so that was the and funny thing is that was actually the last song that I wrote.
Oh,
I didn't have uh I didn't have a title for my album. I was going to call it whatever. And I'm like, gosh, I wish I had a really cool, catchy title that kind of captures the atmosphere of the album. And I didn't have it. And I'm like, all I want to do is just kind of be everything seems so dark and everybody seems a little heavy during the holidays this year. And I said, I just kind of want to do something to light up the season. And bam, it just like, so yeah, I wrote that one like literally in about an hour and a half. And so then, of course, I had to arrange it and put it together and everything. But that song just came, from not existing and not even being part of the album to being the title of the album. So yeah, so I'm glad you like it. Yay!
Do you got any concerts and what's next?
Well, this album is doing super well. I'm really, really surprised at the response of it. I do have 2 pop albums that I'm releasing in 2026, which I'm absolutely ecstatic about. They are really, really cool albums with a lot of just different feel and different genres, and I'm really kind of nonlinear. I just go from one thing to the other, and it really was really cool to see the albums coming together because they had been sitting and waiting to come to life, and so those will be released in 2026. And then I am really honored to say that I am involved with a motion picture project. Movies coming out in 2026 called Colors of the Sun, and it takes place in the 80s. And um, it is a really serious play. I'm sorry. It was a play originally, but it was really kind of powerful motion picture. And I just thought that I was going to contribute maybe, a song or whatever. And uh, I ended up writing what would be the theme song to the movie. So it's the theme song. And then the producers said, this guy gets it. He understands it. We want more from him. And so I set aside everything else and really concentrated. And so I'm bringing three original songs from to the movie. And one is believe it or not, is a dance mix that you would have heard in the 80s in a club in the 80s, which was so much fun to make. Synth pop and really cool delay effects and layering, and it sounds like you're back in 1983 or 84 or whatever, and just listening to synth pop. So I'm really excited about that. They're going to be taking the movie to several festivals, and the song is going to be eligible for nominations and awards for for being a song in a motion picture, which, who knows? Maybe I'll get an Academy Award nomination if the song gets enough awards. You never know. I mean, it's the songs are really, really good. Like
Yeah,
I,
anything
huh?
can happen.
What was
Anything.
that?
I said anything can happen.
Anything can. The Oscar for best song um about 3 years ago or 4 years ago was from a movie nobody really ever heard of. And but the song was really, really strong and really powerful. And I think the title track, which I call "We Are the Colors of the Sun," is uh, it's a strong song. It really, really is, and the message is really good. And who knows? I mean, yeah, I'm just thrilled that I'm able to go and do something that I absolutely love, and that it's starting to really connect with audiences. It's starting to connect with, listeners and people that are involved in the industry. So I, I I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled.
What's the best advice that you ever been gave since you've been a musician?
Musician. I remember very vividly that when I was starting out singing, I really worked hard to try to emulate somebody else, because I thought the key to success and the road to success is by finding someone that you really like and then emulating them. And that didn't really work out very well. I mean, it was okay, but it was like, so finally somebody came to me and said, "Look, you seem like the type of person that you want everybody to love what you do. Number one, everybody's not going to love what you do. It just doesn't happen. If people hate, Garth Brooks, or people hate Celine Dion, or people hate Barbara Streisand, why are you going to be any different? The best thing you can do is be the
Be yourself.
authentic you. Bring you to what you do. Don't, admire the people that you like, gain from their influence, but always be you. And that moment really kind of set me free, uh artistically, because I didn't feel like I had to be anybody else but me, and that I have my own experiences and my own style and my own way of doing things that somebody else doesn't. So I'd rather just be me than another version of somebody else. And so that I will always remember as the number one thing that I heard that spoke to me so strongly. was that not everybody's going to like you. So be yourself and gain the fans that will love what you do. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay. Are you from a musical family or?
Um, my my parents were both musicians. I grew up in New York, in Long Island, and they were very, very, very successful East Coast singers. They traveled up and down the East Coast, and they were on national talk shows and that kind of thing. And so, music was always part of my growing up. And then my parents split, and I moved with my mom to the West Coast. And but that love of music stayed, and I was exposed to like everything, all kinds of music, from pop, to standards, to opera, country, whatever it be. And those musical influences really stirred a lot in me, and there were things that I connected with, and there were things that I didn't connect with, but you could hear a little bit of all of what I grew up with in there. Like I said, the song was, my mom was a baby boomer, so she grew up on a lot of the music of the 50s and the 60s and that kind of thing. So I grew up listening to those. I listened to the harmonies, and then, of course, growing up in the 80s, um, you listen to an eclectic amount of music. And so I just felt really, really blessed that I had that strong background and that music was such a important part of my life. I think I can hear a song sometimes and remember where I was when I heard that song or what I was doing. So yeah, music is really super important.
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Hey, okay. So that's a good question, sir. Um, so um, I do have a website. It is www.michaelcagleonline.com, or I have www.balladbelter.com, and they all sync to the same website. So, and then it has videos and some of the people that I've opened with, and that kind of thing. But my music is streaming on all the platforms, from Amazon to Apple to Deezer and iHeart. In fact, I found out today I made the iHeart new holiday list. So they're going to be pushing my songs as part of their holiday celebration. So I'm like, wow, that's just crazy. So yeah, I mean, you never know what's going to happen with the stuff that you make,
Yeah.
but sometimes it just catches fire, and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm feeling really blessed right now.
Yeah, it just takes one song.
It does. Exactly. I wouldn't mind being a one-hit wonder, because hey, how many people can actually say that?
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show today. I
Of
really
course.
enjoyed having you.
Yeah, I'm sorry I made you laugh so much.